Hello and welcome to Skyblock 1 Block. My name is Buzzy107, and if you look below me, you see we got one block around us and nothing but the void in front of us. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start punching this block. And it gives us a little bit of information about it right here, where it says blocks even improve over time. And let's go ahead and grab the stuff out of our first little chest here. Not the best, but not the worst either. Let's go ahead and make this area a little bit bigger. And we'll make it even bigger again. And now we got a little bit more of a footing to stand on. It tells you here there are 10 phases. Each phase has a theme. The first phase is plains. Whoa. There are fitting mobs and blocks spawn. So I guess we'll get cows, pigs, sheep, whatever you'll find in a plains biome. And we got us some seeds. So let's go ahead and make this platform a little bit bigger because Mr. Pig here doesn't look very trusting. So we're going to come here and we're going to go like this. Alright, so I'm going to keep on breaking these, getting blocks and expanding out the circle. And I'll come back once we get started on the plains phase. Alright, so in between each phase we will have a bedrock block that appears and with a countdown over top of it. And it will tell us what phase we're getting ready to start. Like it just told us, enough flowers and trees grow here to last a lifetime. Phase 1, the plains. Alright, so we're starting to get a whole myriad of animals. We're going to go ahead and put these chests up here. We're going to go ahead and grab some of our oak out and some of our birch, as well as all of our things. We're going to leave these in here for now just because I don't want to lose them, and we're going to go ahead and start building up towards our final little area where we're going to be on this platform. So let's go ahead and extend this platform out and build another one. Alright, now that we have our first platform done and we are finally out of the plains phase, we got a grass block. So we're going to come over here. We're going to make sure that nobody's in the way. And we're going to put a grass block right there. And that should, in theory, help that whole area expand so that we can not only get the sheep that we need to grow their wool back once we use them, but we also can make sure that we have plenty of grass to move around in the future if we need to. And here we go, phase 2 of the underground. Many a monster roam through dark hollows. Alright, let's go ahead and start mining some of this. And now we have enough we can upgrade. So let's get out of these wooden tools and get into the Stone Age. Alright, so I'm going to mine this for a while. Hopefully we can get some iron so we can shear the sheep and we can sleep through the night. Because I think tonight is the night we're going to get phantoms. Alright, we have 2 iron, so let's go ahead and shear these sheep as quickly as we possibly can. So we can go ahead and sleep. And there we go. Finally we have a bed. So we can go ahead and continue mining the lucky block, but we, or the 1 block, but we are going to get a few little upgrades first. Alright, so this is definitely a chest I haven't seen yet. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away just in case. Variety chest. Got us some string and some mushrooms. Not bad. Let's do a little bit of a egg roulette. Nothing yet. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and put a dirt block right over here. Get us some more oak wood going. And we're gonna go ahead and keep on breaking. We are finally out of the cave stage, and we got some dark oak saplings, which definitely will help with building our house, which I want to do before the end of this episode. Let's go ahead and do that. Let it update, and we're gonna go ahead and expand our area some more. And we'll put these in here for now. Alright, so let's see. What am I gonna do with this guy? We've been sitting here in the Stone Age or ice area for now. I mean, I forget what we're even at, but we're in the snowy tundra section. But I think it is time for us to start getting some more stuff set up, besides just depending on the one block. Unfortunately, that means we can't do much, but we can at least get us some shelter for the night. We have a tree platform. We have a pretty decent little area for us to farm our trees, our animals. And we also got some of the new cold variant chickens, you know, the Mohawk ones, and we also got us a cold pig. So we got quite a few animals. Now we just need to find a place for us to stay. So what I'm planning on doing is, if we come over here, you can see I have quite a bit of dirt. I have quite a bit of the platform. The platform is growing quite rapidly. I'm going to grab some of this dirt and some of the wood, and we're going to build us a third platform, because we're going to need that for at least somewhere to stay. Because while I might finish the main story of the one block, real quick, might finish the main progression of the one block fairly quickly, just because it's really, you know, it's Skyblock, and Skyblock is pretty fun to do, especially when you're creating the world around you. But all that being said, while I might finish the actual progression of the Skyblock fairly quickly, because we are already on the 4th phase, I believe it is, we are going to definitely get ourselves set up in this world, and we are going to make a massive area for us to work on. So let me go ahead and hop over here and take care of this area right here. Alright, so I think that this is actually pretty good. We'll go over here and look. Did a little bit of a Viking style house. I do want to get up there and put some slabs right across the top, and I will do that, but I went ahead and added on a little bit of a chimney on here so that it could have a little bit more character instead of just being a boxed house. And I'm going to go ahead and add some slabs across the front here, and that should be easy enough to do. We just come over here, we'll grab some slab, make some slabs up, and there we go. That is the full house completely done. A little Viking style house. Just a little, like I said, just a little starter house. Nothing crazy. And I went ahead and put some lanterns on the front just to provide some light. And a lantern on the back as well. And then if we go on the inside, as you can see, I used, excuse me, I took and replaced the floor with barrels so that we could have some storage. Put some barrels along the top, added a campfire for cooking, furnaces right here, and everything is basically right next to it. And we can lay down and get some sleep, and then we can go back to mining the one block. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Alright, I had my first monster guard, as you can see, monster guard, and I was killed. So that went swimmingly. And our gazebo was destroyed in the process as well. I think they even shot the polar bear. So I guess we're not going to be making any kind of polar bear sanctuaries. unfortunate as it is. But yeah, it was, I believe, 2 zombies, 2 strays. I don't know, when they blew up the ground around them, they actually fell down underneath. So I'm not sure exactly what all it was, but I know there was at least 2 zombies and at least 2 strays. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. We'll go ahead and cook this up, and then because I lost my iron pickaxe, I lost my other shield, I believe. No, I didn't lose my other shield, but I lost my iron pickaxe. And I lost something else, but I'm not sure what. So, we'll cook this up. We'll make a new iron pickaxe and get ourselves back in the game. Look at this. We got a woolly cow. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of the food. I think it's underneath of this one. Yeah. Sorry about the mowing noises in the background. Alright, got the cow in. Now let's go ahead and get back to mining. Alright, and that officially brings us to the end of the video and the end of the Frozen Tundra phase. We only had the 1 death, a few near-death experiences, but walked out of it with something that's really not all that great, but it is a gift nonetheless. Let's go ahead and see what this upgrade is going to be. So let's go ahead and wait the last 4 seconds and see what it's going to be. Strange creatures lurk in the endless deep water. Phase 4, the ocean. Alright guys, with that being said, this brings us to the end of the video. We have gotten a lot of progress done. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright guys, bye.